Let me ask you something. Do you ever lie awake at night and feel that burning pit in your chest, that ache that whispers, "This can't be it. This can't be all there is to life"? Because deep down you know you're meant for more. Deep down, you know that the life you're living right now isn't the life you once dreamed of. Deep down, you know you're capable of building something extraordinary, a life where you wake up excited, powerful, respected, free. But most people never get there, not because they can't, but because they won't. They quit before they even start. They look at the mountain in front of them and tell themselves it's too big. But here's the truth, and I need you to hear me clearly right now. You can have it all. Not some of it, not half of it, not just enough to get by. You can have the car, you can have the body, you can have the money, you can have the love, you can have the freedom. But only if you're willing to do the one thing that 99% of people are too scared to do. Try, and I mean really try. I'm not talking about doing something for 2 weeks, then crying when it doesn't work out. I'm not talking about posting motivational quotes and convincing yourself you're working. I'm not talking about manifesting a better life while sitting on your couch. I'm talking about actually going all in, sacrificing comfort, sacrificing laziness, sacrificing excuses, putting every ounce of your energy into building the life you want until you are either dead or successful. Because the truth is, life is cruel to the weak and generous to the relentless. The world rewards people who refuse to stop moving forward. You want to know why so many people never make it? It's not luck. It's not talent. It's because most people are too soft to keep going when life starts punching them in the face. Pain is the first test life throws at you, and most people fail it. The moment something hurts, they stop, they retreat, they cry about how unfair it is. But let me tell you something, pain is not your enemy. Pain is the alarm clock that shakes you awake when you've been sleeping on your potential. It is life's way of asking you, do you really want this? Are you willing to fight for it? Are you willing to bleed for it? Every great person you admire has gone through pain so deep it would have destroyed an average person. But instead of running from it, they leaned into it. They let it sharpen them, mold them, turn them into something stronger. When you feel pain, you have two choices: to let it be the reason you stop, or to let it be the reason you start. That heartbreak, that failure, that rejection, that financial struggle, it's not there to punish you. It's there to forge you. You can't build strength without resistance. You can't build courage without fear. You can't build resilience without pain. And yet, most people do everything they can to avoid it. They numb themselves with distractions, scrolling endlessly, drowning their thoughts with entertainment, pretending the pain isn't there. But pain doesn't disappear when you ignore it. It grows, it festers. And one day, you wake up realizing you've wasted years of your life running from something that was meant to make you better. You have to rewire the way you see pain. You have to look at it and say, good. Now I know I'm in the right place. Now I know I'm growing. When life punches you in the mouth, you don't run, you punch back. You take that pain and use it as fuel. Let it light a fire so hot that nothing can put it out. The more pain you've been through, the more powerful you can become if you choose to turn that pain into action instead of pity. The world does not reward the victim. It rewards the warrior, and warriors are made in pain. So the next time you're hurt, don't ask, why me? Ask, what is this teaching me? Stand up and smile at the challenge, because this is your chance to prove that nothing can break you. This is your moment to show the world that pain doesn't define you, it refines you. Excuses are the poison that slowly kill dreams, and most people drink them every single day without even realizing it. Every time you say, I can't, I'm too tired, I don't have enough money, or I'll start tomorrow, you are handing over your future to weakness. Excuses are seductive. They make you feel safe. They let you off the hook. They give you a reason to stay where you are. But let's be real, excuses are lies. Lies you tell yourself so you don't have to face the truth that you are capable of more. But you are too scared or too lazy to act. Do you know why some people win and others don't? It's not because they're smarter or luckier. It's because winners refuse to give themselves excuses. They don't negotiate with their goals. If they say they're going to do something, they do it whether they feel like it or not. Losers, on the other hand, find any reason to delay action. They wait for the right time. They wait to feel ready. They wait until conditions are perfect. And do you know what happens? Life passes them by. The truth is, no one cares about your excuses. The world doesn't care if you were tired, broke, or unlucky. The world only cares about results. You either get the job done or you don't. If you want a better life, you have to stop letting excuses run your mind. You have to catch yourself every single time you hear that little voice saying, "I can't," and respond with, "Watch me." Because here's the secret. There will never be a perfect time. There will never be a moment when everything aligns, when you feel fully ready. If you keep waiting, you will wait forever. Winners act despite the fear, despite the doubt, despite the discomfort. They understand that progress beats perfection every time. Excuses are like weeds. If you don't rip them out at the root, they will choke the life out of your dreams. So next time you're about to justify why you didn't work out, why you didn't study, why you didn't chase that opportunity, stop yourself and ask, is this excuse worth staying in the same place for the next 5 years? Is this excuse worth living a mediocre life? The answer is always no. You must become ruthless with yourself. Hold yourself accountable like your life depends on it, because it does. The day you stop accepting excuses from yourself is the day you start winning. That's when your life will change. That's when you'll stop being a victim and start being the person who gets it done no matter what. Motivation is a trap. People sit around waiting to feel motivated before they take action, and that is exactly why they stay stuck. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. Some days you feel like a beast. Other days you don't even want to get out of bed. If you rely on motivation to build your dreams, you will fail every time. The truth is, the people who win in life are not the ones who are always motivated. They are the ones who are disciplined. Discipline is the muscle that forces you to act even when you don't want to. You think champions wake up every single day excited to train? No. They wake up some days tired, sore, frustrated, but they still put in the work. They have taught themselves to stop negotiating with their feelings. They don't ask, "Do I feel like it today?" They tell themselves, "It doesn't matter. I do it anyway." That is the difference between amateurs and professionals. Amateurs let their emotions decide their actions. Professionals act regardless of how they feel. You must build that level of discipline if you want to have it all. It won't be easy at first. Your mind will fight back. It will give you every excuse to skip the work, to delay, to procrastinate. But discipline is a skill. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. Every time you do something you didn't feel like doing, you are training yourself to be unstoppable. Every time you push through resistance, you are building momentum, and momentum is what changes lives. The beauty of discipline is that once you master it, motivation no longer matters. You don't need hype. You don't need someone to cheer you on. You don't need to wait for the right moment. You simply get up and do what needs to be done. Discipline turns you into a machine. Discipline makes you dangerous because it makes you consistent, and consistency beats everything. People overestimate what they can do in one day and underestimate what they can do in a year of disciplined action. Imagine if for the next 12 months you stopped skipping workouts, stopped skipping the hard tasks, stopped putting off your goals. Imagine if every day you did the things you know you need to do, no matter what mood you were in. Where would your life be a year from now? The answer is simple, unrecognizable. So stop waiting to feel motivated. Stop waiting for inspiration to strike. You don't need to feel good to do good. You just need to decide right now that you will show up for yourself every single day, whether you feel like it or not. That decision will separate you from 99% of people and put you on a path toward everything you've ever wanted. Everybody wants success until they find out the price. Everybody wants the dream life, the car, the house, the freedom, the respect, but almost nobody wants to pay for it. Success is not free. The universe does not hand you everything you want just because you wish for it. There is always a cost, and that cost is sacrifice. You will have to give up something. You will have to give up comfort. You will have to give up laziness. You will have to give up wasting time on meaningless distractions. Most people aren't willing to pay that price, which is why they stay exactly where they are. If you want a better life, you will have to choose to let go of things you think you need right now. Maybe that means giving up the late night partying so you can wake up early and grind. Maybe it means giving up toxic friends who hold you back because they don't share your vision. Maybe it means giving up the Netflix binge, the endless scrolling, the empty conversations that eat up hours of your life. You can't keep all your old habits and expect a new life. It doesn't work that way. There will be moments where sacrifice feels painful. You will feel alone. You will feel like nobody understands why you're doing what you're doing. And that's exactly when most people quit. They run back to comfort, back to mediocrity, back to the same habits that kept them stuck. But if you truly want to have it all, you have to stay the course. You have to remind yourself that everything you are giving up now is not a loss. It is an investment. You are buying your future with your present. One day, when you are living the life you used to pray for, when you are standing in the house you built, driving the car you worked for, waking up with the freedom you fought for, you will look back and laugh at the things you had to sacrifice. You will realize it was all worth it. Every sleepless night, every lonely hour, every bit of discomfort was just part of the price tag for your dream. So stop crying about what you have to let go of. Stop complaining that success is hard. It's supposed to be hard, that's what makes it valuable. If it were easy, everyone would have it, but they don't because most people are not willing to pay. The question is, are you? Are you willing to lose now so you can win later? Are you willing to be uncomfortable for a few years so you can live the rest of your life on your terms? If the answer is yes, then nothing can stop you. Pay the price, make the sacrifice, and take what you came for. Relentlessness is the ultimate weapon. It is the mindset that separates winners from losers, the strong from the weak, the remembered from the forgotten. Most people will work hard for a little while, then stop when things get uncomfortable. They push until it hurts, then retreat. But relentless people, they don't stop. They keep going when they're tired. They keep going when they're broke. They keep going when everyone tells them it's over. Relentless people turn no into fuel. They turn failure into data. They turn rejection into obsession. When you are relentless, you become dangerous because you cannot be broken. You have to understand something. Life will test you. It will throw obstacles in your path. It will knock you down again and again, and it will see how badly you really want it. And every time you get back up, every time you refuse to stay down, you send a message not just to the world, but to yourself. I cannot be stopped. That is what creates unshakable confidence, not winning the first time, but refusing to quit after you've lost. Being relentless means removing Plan B. It means burning the bridges so there's no way back. It means deciding that you will win or die trying, but you will not stop. The universe has no choice but to move for a person like that. The world eventually bends for those who refuse to bend themselves. People will think you're crazy. They'll tell you to slow down, to take it easy, to accept reality. But you are not here to be realistic. You are here to take what you deserve. You are here to create a life that other people will call impossible. And you will not get that life by being casual. You will not get that life by being motivated for a few weeks. You will only get it by being relentless until the finish line, and then going past the finish line, because you know there's always another level to reach. Relentless people do not stop when they are tired. They stop when they are done. They do not quit when it hurts. They push harder. They do not wait for the perfect opportunity. They create it. That is the mindset you must build if you want to have it all. You must look at every challenge as another test to prove that nothing can break you. Because once you truly become relentless, there is no force on this planet that can keep you from your destiny. So make the decision right now. Decide that no matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it gets, you will not stop. Decide that every setback is just another step forward. Decide that your life will be the proof that relentlessness wins, and then go out there and earn it. So here we are at the end of this message, but hopefully at the beginning of a brand new version of you. You've heard about pain, you've heard about excuses, you've heard about discipline, sacrifice, and relentlessness. But words mean nothing if you don't act on them. I am not here to inspire you for a few minutes and then send you back to the same life. I am here to challenge you, to shake you, to wake you up, and remind you that you only get one shot at this life, and every second you waste can never be bought back. You can have it all, the money, the freedom, the respect, the health, the happiness, but you have to be willing to fight for it. You have to be willing to endure pain and turn it into power. You have to stop making excuses and start taking action. You have to build discipline so strong that nothing can break your consistency. You have to sacrifice the temporary pleasures that hold you back, and you have to stay relentless until you win. This is your moment, right now, not next week, not next year, not when it's convenient. Decide today that you are done living a life below your potential. Decide that you will no longer settle for mediocrity. Decide that from this day forward, you are unstoppable. Because the truth is simple, there are two types of people in this world. Those who say someday, and those who say day one. Make this your day one. Go out there, build the life you dream of, and prove to yourself and to the world that you can have it all, because you were brave enough to try.